Welcome back. Today's guest has spent years studying behavioral psychology, decision making, and investor behavior, helping people understand why even highly intelligent individuals can make irrational financial choices. Their work explores the hidden forces that shape our decisions, especially when money is involved. So here's my question. Why do humans instinctively follow the crowd, even when the crowd is clearly heading in the wrong direction?
That's one of the most important questions in psychology and in investing. Most people think following the crowd is a sign of weak character, but it's actually a sign of how the human brain evolved. Thousands of years ago, being separated from your tribe could mean death. If everyone suddenly ran in one direction, stopping to ask, "Why are we running?" might have been your last mistake. Our brains learned a simple rule. If everyone else is doing it, it's probably safe. The fascinating part is that this survival mechanism still operates today, even though the dangers have changed. Instead of running from predators, we're chasing trending stocks, cryptocurrencies, luxury lifestyles, or the latest financial advice on social media. The brain doesn't always distinguish between physical safety and social acceptance. Being different can feel surprisingly uncomfortable, almost like a threat. That's where social proof enters the picture. When we're uncertain, we instinctively look to others for clues about what to do. Imagine walking past two restaurants. One is empty, the other has a line stretching outside. Without knowing anything about the food, most people assume the crowded restaurant must be better. We use other people's behavior as evidence, even when they might know no more than we do. Financial markets amplify this tendency. During every major bubble, whether it was the dot-com boom, the housing market frenzy, or the cryptocurrency surges, people weren't simply investing in assets. They were investing in the comfort of belonging. Nobody wants to feel like the only person missing out while friends and headlines celebrate overnight fortunes. That's the psychology behind FOMO, the fear of missing out. Ironically, it's often strongest just before markets reverse. What's even more interesting is that crowds don't just influence what we buy, they influence what we believe. Once we've joined the crowd, our brains begin searching for information that confirms our decision. That's confirmation bias. We ignore warning signs because admitting we're wrong feels like risking our place within the group. Warren Buffett famously advised investors to be fearful when others are greedy and greedy when others are fearful. That sounds simple, but psychologically, it's incredibly difficult. Going against the crowd feels lonely. It requires emotional discipline more than intellectual brilliance. The investors who consistently build wealth aren't necessarily the smartest. They're the ones who can pause, tolerate discomfort, and ask themselves a simple question. Am I making this decision because it's truly logical or because everyone else is doing it? That single moment of reflection can separate disciplined investing from emotional investing. In the end, the crowd isn't always wrong. Sometimes it's right. The danger comes when we stop thinking independently and outsource our judgment to the majority. Markets reward independent thinking grounded in evidence, not popularity. The crowd can create momentum, but wisdom comes from understanding why the crowd is moving before deciding whether you should move with it. That's a powerful reminder that the greatest investment isn't just in stocks or businesses, it's in developing the courage to think independently. If today's conversation challenged the way you see money, markets, or even everyday decisions, be sure to like this video, subscribe for more insights into the psychology of investing, and share it with someone who could benefit from hearing it. We'd also love to hear your thoughts in the comments. Until next time, keep questioning the crowd and keep investing in your mind.